Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Carrie Dillon. We are joined by Grant Kaple. It is so good to have you here with the Boathouse. Now, not the restaurant. However, you wouldn't be able to find the restaurant were it not for the Boathouse.
That's correct.
Like the big landmark. It's
right.
How large is it?
So we have a dry stack facility there. It is the building's 400 foot long and 50 foot in the air. So
how long has it been there? Forever?
Yeah. Well, in Hilton Head world, yeah, probably. They built that in 1987.
Okay.
And then I've been managing it since 2008.
I gotcha. An interesting time to get into it.
Yeah, it was challenging to say the least.
I bet. Now, how many boats do you all have there? I mean, it just out of curiosity.
So the Boathouse, right now, we are able to dry stack about 300 boats.
That's so cool. And Big Blue.
Yeah.
Big Blue. Everybody hears Big Blue coming.
You know, it's funny too, because I remember when the restaurant first started, they were kind of just a little uneasy about the noise that the fork truck would make, but the fork truck is the star of the show.
I mean, it really is. I mean, people are like, whoa, because those drivers, I mean, they can just crank them right out, and they are so precise. It's awesome to watch.
Yeah, it's amazing when you think about it. I mean, so we have two fork trucks. One is 80,000 pounds. The other one is 100,000 pounds in that their weight, not what they lift. And you're picking up this really easy going fiberglass with this really heavy duty piece of equipment. So it is.
And they make it look so light on its feet.
Yes.
They really do. Now, speaking of that, you have a pilot doing that, right? Or the operator. Let's talk a little bit about the workforce in the marine industry. That's kind of what we're talking about today. You guys have some cool stuff going on.
We do, and so probably the most challenging thing for anybody in the marine industry right now is to get technicians to repair boats and motors.
Yeah.
And so we are a key dealer for Yamaha, and Yamaha has spent a lot of time and energy and resources to create a apprentice program.
That is so cool. I mean, let's talk a little bit about the technicians, because everybody wants a seasoned technician who can get their stuff done fast, right? And it's in your favor to be dealing with Yamaha, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we have done is just partnered with Yamaha.
Yeah.
And so now it's time to create technicians, and obviously everybody, you know, the comparison that everybody makes to the boating industry is always the car industry.
Sure.
And so everyone's used to taking their car in the morning, getting it in the afternoon. In the boating industry, it's a little bit more challenging.
How many technicians are out there now? I mean, for you all, how many guys do you really rely on?
Well, for us, we are fortunate than a lot of people in that we have two Yamaha Master Techs. So Master Techs are through a series of years of experience and a series of programs that they go through, finally obtained this qualification of Master Tech. And so I think in the state of South Carolina at one point there were 6, and I know that we have 2 of those now.
Wow.
But the workforce gets older.
Yeah.
And so we've got to put new people into the mix.
Now,
and
out of curiosity, what kind of people how many employees do you need to make that boathouse run? Like, what does that look like?
So let's see, because we have 2 operations. One is the boathouse itself, and then we have the operation out in Okatee that we just recently opened up. So we're not a huge workforce. We're probably a solid 20-25 people. We gained a little bit more in the summertime because we need dock hands, extra dock hands to move the boats and stuff. More people use their boats in the summer than the winter.
Yeah, lest I digress. Let's get back to technicians. You have such a cool thing that's going on with the apprentice program. You guys are working with the academy or the academic excellence, ACE.
Yep, ACE has a motor program or a outboard program or a boat repair program, I guess is probably the best way to say it. And so we've been able to partner with them. Yamaha has also partnered with them. So when Yamaha partners with them, that means that Yamaha is providing them with tools and the programs that Yamaha uses to fix their engines. They're providing them with actual motors to work on.
Yeah, there's one thing about reading about it in a book, you know, and learning about it and getting certified, but there's another thing getting your hands in it and really being on it.
Yeah, because the hardest thing, and this is the advantage of having Master Techs, is that the hardest thing in all of this stuff is to diagnose instantly what's wrong with your engine. Because that creates, I got the right part, I put the part in there that needs to be fixed, and then you're on your way.
Do you have the part on hand? Do you need to order the part? How difficult is it to get it replaced?
Right.
How long will it take to fix it?
And diagnosis is the key to that. So there is only one way to get that skill set, and that is to participate.
Yeah. So I want to keep up with y'all. I want to hear about how this is going.
Great.
All right, Grant Kaple, thanks so much for being with us from the Boathouse. We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.